This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Hello and welcome to the Mental Health Hotline. If you are obsessive compulsive, press 1 repeatedly. If you are codependent, ask someone to press 2 for you. If you have someone to press 2 for you. If you have multiple personalities, press 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you are paranoid, we know what you are and what you want. Stay on the line and we'll trace your call. If you're delusional, press 7 and your call will be transferred to the mothership. If you are schizophrenic, listen carefully and a small voice will tell you which number to press. If you are depressive, it doesn't matter which number you press, no one will answer you. If you are dyslexic, press 69696969. If you have a nervous disorder, please fidget with the hash key until the beep. After the beep, please wait for the beep. If you have a short-term memory loss, please try your call again later. And if you have low self-esteem, hang up all our operators too.
How many years after did you sneak into Bohemian Grove after you did the Waco thing and all that?
A year later.
So can you explain to me how someone like you can stir up so many feathers, ruffle up so many feathers with the elite, or if you will, the people who control the world?
Yeah, I can explain how the force is with me. I mean, I believe in God. And I'm not comparing myself to Davy Crockett, but you ever read all his exploits? 100 times the man I am. I mean, look, I'm in the media and I'm doing these things, and I've paid a great price.
Well, who controls the media? The national press, Reuters, and who owns them? The Rothschilds? And you interviewed David the Rothschild, and I mean, it's kind of...
Oh, this is an attack call. Well, let me stop you and actually answer that question. Have you heard that Rothschild interview?
Kind of. I listened to it a little bit. I'm really not into the whole eco-green thing and whatnot.
Well, you better be, because they're using that to take over. He put out a book, a children's book about how the polar bears can't swim and all this. So let me tell you how we get big guests. For all the other shows that are lazy and didn't think we have magical powers, we pick up the phone and we call up and we say, we would like to interview Mr. Rothschild. And she's like, well, he's doing 14 interviews today and 20 tomorrow, but to promote his book, but we can give you 10 minutes on this day. And then you get him on, and then you keep him on, you get in an argument with him. Like, people thought that was staged, that I was at the Republican National Convention and saw David Gergen. Who do you think's at that? Sean Hannity and David Gergen. And I walk up and talk to David Gergen. No, this is real. If you get up off your butt and go out and live, I mean, I'm the guy that predicted 9/11. Hold on, put him on hold. I'm going to hold him over. I'm the guy that predicted 9/11. I'm the guy that makes the first 9/11 film. I'm the guy that makes the big Obama film. I'm the guy that makes the big Obama film. I'm the guy that work. I bust my butt. I work. I bust my butt. I fight the New World Order. That's how I do it. Okay, I thought you were asking about the Davidians there. Okay, I snuck into Bohemian Grove. I'm the only one, the only mission in there to ever get out of there. Okay, and I did it because God is with me. And if he's with you...
Well, the reason why I want to call, bro, is that, there's a, of course, they're smearing you all over the place, and it's absolutely ridiculous. So, all sorts of preposterous accusations. But the one that really surprised me the most, and you might know about it, but I called just in case you didn't. I came across this thing last night, where they actually are saying that you are a secret operative of Israel, and your job is to distract the world and get them to blame the Americans and the Europeans to take the distraction off the Jews, who really are the evil ones. And then they said their only evidence was, hey, did you know he's married to a Jew? And then they had a picture here of your wife, and you click something, and it's like, I didn't even click it, but apparently you click it and you get all this information. They're smearing your wife too. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I hear you. I'm going to let you go, only because I don't talk about all the attacks on me here on air, because people don't tune in for that. I mean, if people want to go read the articles I'm reading about how it's causing brain damage to take and killing people to take the flu vaccine, the current one, or how the governors are saying we don't want troops on the street. I'm being smeared by foundation-funded groups, probably out of Israel. That's how it works. The Israeli lobby hits you with the anti-Semitism because they know how popular it is. And And all of this stuff started because me talking about how I have Native American background and my wife from family she had from Poland.
Before we get started, I have to clear up a little discrepancy here. Apparently the other night, or within the last week, because I've been getting a lot of email about this, and I even received one telephone call. Apparently somebody called the Alex Jones and asked him why he didn't have me on the air, or asked him something about me. Alex Jones said he had me on the air once before, several years ago, and had to cut me off the air because of the foul language that I used. So on the air tonight, I'm going to tell you, Alex Jones, you are a bold-faced, miserable, stinking little coward liar. Now let me say that again so there's no mistake about it. You can all tell Alex Jones that I said this, and I suspect he's listening because he does. Alex Jones, you are a bold-faced, stinking, rotten little coward liar. I was only on the Alex Jones show one time. It was years ago, when I didn't know who he was, when I didn't realize what a liar and a coward and a sensationalist bullshit artist that he is. He was on one little FM station down in Texas. He wasn't on all the stuff that he's on now. And I agreed to be on his broadcast. That's when I was doing guest appearances on broadcast, years ago. I was not cut off. I did not use any kind of foul language whatsoever. He treated me very well. And I stayed on for the whole show. Some of you in Texas know that that's true because you heard the broadcast and you taped it. Later, when I found out who Alex Jones was and what he was doing to the truth, and what a cowardly liar and sensationalist he really is, every time he called me after that, I have always refused to appear on his broadcast. Absolutely refused to lend him any credibility whatsoever by appearing on his broadcast. And that made him very angry. I've also revealed him for the lying, sensationalist, bullshit artist that he is by every once in a while bringing to your attention the lies and the deceit and the rumors that he spreads over the airwaves that are not good for any of us, and they're not good for the nation. They are especially not good for militia and patriots. The most disgusting broadcast he ever did was on New Year's Eve, the year 2000, the New Year's Eve, 1999, bringing in the year 2000, and which he went completely out of his mind and claimed that Russia had launched intercontinental ballistic missiles with multiple warheads at the United States of America, and actually panicked millions of people who were putting their children and their belongings in their cars and heading for the hills. Now, there's lots of things that can be said about me. Nobody needs to lie about me. Sometimes I am irritating. Sometimes I absolutely will not suffer fools and am just as rude as I can be. Nobody has to lie about me, Alex Jones. So I suggest that the next time somebody calls your broadcast and asks them about me, you tell the truth. There's lots of truth that you can tell about.
I know you're out there. I can feel you now. I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin. I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible. Where we go from there is a choice I leave. Where we go from there